Our story begins deep underground in Detective Gopher's dark tunnel. It was nighttime, so it was extra dark. Oh, except for one wall of the tunnel that was covered with all sorts of blinking gadgets and gizmos.
Every detective needs gadgets and gizmos. Isn't that right, Detective Blue?
It was Detective Gopher, the furry mystery solver himself. He had brown fur, a pink nose, and looked almost like a mouse.
I'm not a mouse. I'm a gopher.
He was small but mighty, and even a little cute.
I'm not cute.
He was just about to turn off all his gadgets and gizmos and go to bed when he got a call.
Hello, this is Detective Gopher and Detective Blue.
It was Farmer Hen calling with a mystery. She said,
Hello, detectives! A loud snore's keeping everyone at the farm awake.
Wow, what does the snore sound like?
They listened closely to the phone and heard this sound.
We'll be right there.
Detective Gopher and Detective Blue zoomed to the farm in the Gopher-mobile. But when they got there, the snore was gone.
I don't hear any snore.
But then they heard...
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Farmer Hen heard the mooing and said,
Now the snore's over by the cows.
How did the snore get all the way over there?
But there wasn't any time to lose. Detective Gopher and Detective Blue zoomed over to the cows in the Gopher-mobile. But when they got there, it was quiet.
Now where did that snore go?
Oink, 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 oink.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
The cows heard the oinking and said,
Now the snore's over by the pigs. Follow that snore.
Detective Gopher and Detective Blue zoomed over to the pigs in the Gopher-mobile.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
And when they got there, they could hear the snore they'd been chasing all night. The pigs said,
Help us, detectives! That snore is keeping us awake!
We're onto you, snore. We're onto you.
And so Detective Gopher and Detective Blue listened very carefully. Listen with them.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Who could be making that snore? Ribbit, 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 ribbit. It kind of sounds like a ribbit. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
That's when Detective Blue saw the snorer.
Ribbit, ribbit.
It was a frog asleep on a lily pad floating down the stream. The snoring frog had floated past the chickens, past the cows, and now past the pigs.
And he's snoring up a storm. Ribbit, ribbit. Excuse me, Mr. Frog. Whoa! Sorry to wake you, but I think you floated a long way from home. Ribbit, ribbit.
The frog looked around and realized he was a long way from home. He said,
No. I need to get back to my family in Frog Pond. Ribbit. We'll take you there. Hop into the Gopher-mobile.
Detective Gopher and Detective Blue took Mr. Frog back to Frog Pond, where all his family was still fast asleep. All snoring, of course.
Thanks for bringing me back home. Of course. All in a day's work. Now everyone can go to sleep. Good night, Mr. Frog. Good night. Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
With the case of the mysterious snore solved, Detective Gopher could finally head back home.
Good night, Detective Blue.
Detective Gopher snuggled into his warm, cozy bed. Where the only case that he'd have to worry about was his pillowcase.
Yeah.
At least until the morning.
Yeah.
You can ask your parents to subscribe to Nick Jr.'s Blue's Clues and You YouTube channel for new videos every week.